Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. We're live from Docklands. This is the round 18 match between St Kilda and Sydney. It's top four versus bottom four. One side with everything to play for, and the other, well, there's not much more in it for them than pride. The skipper leads his team out onto the field. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Good to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Saints. They're coming into this very confident that at their best they can challenge anyone. They're at their best today. They should be comfortably too good.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. Plenty of noise and excitement as we await the coin toss. It's 3rd versus 15th, and there's been no love for the underdogs this week. They have a point to prove. A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. Grundy wins the first tap. Heaney gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Haywood working hard and presenting well. He probably should have hand passed. The kick is precise. Takes the logical option. Roberts. Can he hit a target? And inside 50 goes begging. The Saints forcing them out wide. No wonder coaches go grey. Burns, Wood, kicks to space. This is good ball movement. They've got them on the overlap. Grundy is a welcome presence in defence. Doesn't often waste it. What can they muster from the back half? Slowing it down. Normally delivers. It's a tough game. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Grundy slaps it out. Warner, McInerney, Rowbottom. What's he got on offer? Sees an opportunity to whisk the ball forward. Wanganeen Malira. Higgins had his name written all over it. Steele. This will be touch and go. Malikan clears the area. King is always dangerous inside 50.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Saints off to a good start. Marshall punches it out of the ruck. Sinclair. Owens working hard and being rewarded. Goes long. Punched that like he meant it. Throw in deep in the pocket.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Marshall wins it down. It's a desperate tackle. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Grundy with the tap. They have a good understanding, those two. He's lost possession. Wicks, probing ball. Grundy is hard to beat one-on-one. Rowbottom, they're playing for keeps. Blakey, who's front and centre? Haywood, Rowbottom, throws it on the boot. Webster takes an excellent grab. The Saints look sharp early. Good work rate. Webster in the clear. Picking their way through. Steele can keep it moving. And they're away. Haywood read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. That's a bit of a gift. Higgins has found some space. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. They've got time to put the kettle on. Owens went bang. And they see it out.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Marshall gets his hand to it. McRae, can they find a late goal? Sinclair, he's been busy so far. Wood. That's a big play.
The Saints with a late chance.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
He'll look at that as a skill error rather than a decision-making error, though his coach may beg to differ.
The Saints with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Saints were able to keep their opposition scoreless in the first term off the back of immense pressure. They closed down their space and tackled relentlessly, and it would have felt suffocating. You'd think it would be difficult to maintain that sort of intensity all match long, but they are as well equipped defensively as any side in the competition.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Marshall has probably got the points at this stage. Sinclair, tidy ball. Henry might fancy himself here. The Swans have been caught napping.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Higgins, what a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Saints with the first of the second term. Grundy wins it. Mills, McRae in the centre square. Sends them inside 50 again. Blakey saves the day. McCartan works hard to present. Clever kick. That's a good option, and this looks promising. McCartan. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
King has got off the chain. What's he got on offer? This will be a deep entry. Punched away. Mills, little one to half back. Grundy with a chance to relieve the pressure. McCartan pushes into space and receives the footy. He's hit up the lead. Ball spills free in the tackle. Roberts gathers. Sinclair got a fist in. Caminiti stripped of it. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Roberts all on his own. Florence has got loose. He's generally a good kick. Hapley has charged into space, looking to peg one back. McDonald has a vice-like grip.
They should be on the board with a goal.
That's offline, didn't really give it a chance.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Wanganeen Malira to bring it in. Keeler, Wood. The Saints are playing like winners. Well played. Can he find a teammate? They've opened them up here. Got to get it forward now. Wilson in some space on the wing. Steele, Caminiti. The defenders will be nervous. Malikan saves the day again. Roberts, he's everywhere at the moment. Wanganeen Malira wins it back. Great mark. Marshall goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Swans will be hearing alarm bells right about now. Grundy showing his skills. He'll work all day. Blakey, that's skillful. The kick was centimetre perfect. They're a big chance here. Jones spoils. Manages to get off a handball. Steele, he'll be sore in the morning. The Swans are hanging out for the break. Grundy wins the tap. That's a bruising tackle. They're tackling with venom today. The first half comes to its conclusion, and we have a 3-goal game. Plenty to look forward to after the break.
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Swans were always going to be up against it, but they've acquitted themselves admirably. I don't think anyone really expects them to win this match, but there's been plenty to like, including some very skillful passages of play and some commendable defensive efforts. Let's hope they can maintain it in the second half.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
Grundy got his palm to it. Mills. Blakey.
He's been a shining light.
He's set upon.
Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Malikan tries to spike it out of the danger zone. King. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Grundy wins it down. Mills.
They are tackling machines today.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Sinclair. The umpire whistles for a ball up.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
This game's at the stage where it could potentially be settled soon. These next couple of goals will be crucial.
Grundy for a much-needed goal, and he has put it through.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Grundy has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Wicks doing what he does best. Henry, not the required 15 metres. McCartan, a bit of a panicked handball. Rampy charges onto it, honours the lead. He's got an option in the centre square. The Swans are out of trouble. This is good ball movement. What's he got on offer? Takes the logical option. Rampy. McInerney. That might attract a pack. That's an impressive mark. They've got them on the overlap. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
He's off. They cannot keep him quiet. Manages to find a teammate. Good thinking and good execution too. He might have thought about the corridor. Wilson dealt with the pressure. Burns doesn't often waste it. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Rowbottom. Haywood. Slick hands. Roberts. That's a useful ball. Lloyd marks. Will he go the bomb? Sets it up to a dangerous spot. Jones. No easy exit. Wilkie squeezes the kick. Stocker with a chance to run. They're moving the footy well here. Feeds it out. Keeler getting involved. Stocker normally delivers. Turned over on centre wing. I've liked his game today. Jordan! That one was always his. Hapley on a lead. The defence is disorganised. Haywood. He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. He's got it!
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Swans are back in business. Marshall wins it out of the centre. Sinclair. Three-quarter time and still anyone's game. Time for the coaches to see if they can will their charges over the line.
What's happening down there, Gary?
Goals are like gold out there. It's been a tough slog and there'll be some very sore bodies, but you've got to think clearly and decisively. Who's going to pick a path through to goal and grab the momentum? It's all to play for in a huge final quarter.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Good ruck work. Mills. It's a tough game. The Swans have been gallant. Lloyd hasn't seen a lot of it. Florence, great hands there. Can he hit a target? Goulden marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He can draw them back within a kick, and he's equal to the task.
It looked all over bar the shouting not so long ago, but we're headed for a grandstand finish.
This is a ding-dong battle. Both sides unrelenting in their attack on the footy. Sinclair is a clearance beast. Poor hands there. They're breaking down across half forward. His field kicking is normally first rate. Windhager working hard and being rewarded. Steele uses the body well. Grundy cuts it off, lays it off. That'll work. He's been accosted. No one deserves to lose. It's been a tremendous contest. Marshall got his palm to it. Steele, so influential today. What's he got on offer? Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Anyone's ball. Decides to go. Kicks to space. McDonald can go back and put them in front. Just needs an accurate kick now.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Saints are going to have to go and win it again. Important clearance here. Steele thought his way through it. Quality delivery by foot. Searching kick. Marshall has bobbed up. He will surely make this count.
His nerves will be jangling. It's a big moment.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
That was a gilt-edged opportunity to get in front. Are they going to get another one?
Looking for a quick transition. Rampy works hard to present. Tidy ball. McInerney. He's copped one high. Chips to halfback. Wicks. That's good work rate. Lowers the eyes. The Swans having a great patch. Can he find a teammate? The kick was misdirected. Collard. They're building something dangerous here. Rowbottom runs onto it. Wanganeen Malira. It's not a fair fight. The umpire calls for it as full-time approaches. Grundy showing his skills. Goulden, Mills. This is promising. The Swans look to be coming home strong. Owens. McInerney makes good contact. We're out of time. It's better than losing, but a draw is a hollow feeling. No one walks away happy.